Hello, welcome back. Last time I made it out of the nightmare portion of the level, apparently. And I'm in what could plausibly be a final room. But we will see if that is the case, hopefully. What was down here? Right, music choices. Okay, so my dashes are weird. I've already seen the secret over here. And there was one more suspicious looking spot. How many strawberries did I find in this level? Well, not 9, that's for the whole lobby. I don't know. At least one. I may have them all, I may not. Right, there was a spot of particular suspicion right here. I want to put my feet on that ground and see what is there. Oh, that... Right, okay, so what's actually going on in this room? So do the fast dash, get in that dream block, hyper to the left, curvy dash in there, hyper to the left I'm guessing, then explode, crescent here probably, dash up and... Might need to curve that dash, probably, yes, almost certainly. Do a bunch of really uncomfortable curves, get up there... Okay, I think... well, no. Okay, I think the point, other than touching this little notch in the wall maybe, for a secret maybe, I think the point of that loop is so that this crystal will regrow and I'll be able to double dash here with this one still being there. So then I explode, then there's a third spot? There's totally something in there, too. Okay, there are 3 secrets in this room, seemingly. Then the exit is up there. I didn't notice this on my previous look, but yeah, on the right side. Definitely want to go there. Another thing this could be is a checkpoint. I don't think it's likely, but it could be. Okay. So anyway, gonna need to do that. And then, do I need to nail the Dream Hyper? Probably. Then, second Dream Hyper, okay. Oops. Oh boy. Right. Yeah! Didn't quite make it, so right, jump a little bit higher before the dash. A little higher before the dash. No, and then Dream Hyper. A little higher before the dash. But also do dash upright. Oh boy. That's tricky. Now, if I have enough speed... I dream hypered once. But see, now I'm just having trouble reaching the dream block at all. Okay. Good. Yeah, of course that's gonna fall. So that wasn't a crescent dash that I did, and it needed to be, I think. Okay, this isn't so bad, I just gotta figure out the rhythm mostly. Be ready for that dream hyper, I'm just like continually not being ready for it. It happens so fast. And it's like the tail end of my upward dash there, so it keeps, like, the time at which I get into the dream block is kind of later than I keep expecting, and it's making the dream hyper timing harder for me. Remember, the direction does nothing inside the dream block, so prepare with the down left, while still dreaming. Well, sure, I prepared, and I hit it way too early. And I hit it way too early. Ah! Man, getting the directions right there is really not easy. It just is not. Like, I think I understand the theory of what to do here, or at least enough to be able to make it happen, if my inputs will just do what I want them to do. But how often does that happen? Not very. Then the Dream Hyper took me too high. Maybe that was a super. There we go. Okay, so I need to start my crescent earlier. Like, I should know the shape of it at this point, since I've been doing it so much. Is that the first time in the level I'm asked to do it in the open air and, like, judge where it's going to end from the start? It might be. That should have worked, but my speed went away again. Oh. Man, this is a this level is a tendon nightmare. My arms are taking some serious punishment from his actions. I hope the next one is a little less intense on the directional inputs. The amount of pressure I have to put on this D-pad is more than I would like. I wish I could just get up there more consistently, like it's just one tile too far away. Like, which variable would be best to... I mean, as if I have the control to tweak one by a little bit. Here we go. I guess I went to Dream Hyper there, probably. Okay, so there's a record. Not too hard to do that. I probably don't need to pause anymore, but also it would probably help me. It definitely helped me there. So Dream Hyper that, and I need to make it all the way to... Can you Dream Hyper double jump? I don't think the Dream double jump section said anything about that, so probably not. Anyway, so Dream Hyper has to get me all the way through there so I can dash down and to the right at the leftwardmost. Probably just straight to the right, and then straight down to get in here. I'm gonna be putting my feet there and exploring that notch. Okay, so it's a Dream Hyper, dash right, dash down. Just that sequence of actions. Pretty short and simple. Right, I'm using a visualization trick now. Just think of what it will look like when successful, and then that ups the success rate somehow. Because it kind of gives me a visual reference for what to shoot for. Just fixing in my mind what success looks like just lets me kind of naturally aim toward it. Nothing magical about it, even if it might feel that way sometimes. It's just a matter of organizing my thoughts for a particular outcome. No, not that. Though I do wonder... No. Okay. That's why you need the speed. Getting the... like, starting upright and then changing to right, like, just the timing of those two together is very hard. Ah! Yep, I usually get an up dash, so I guess hold upright for longer. I don't have to curve quite so quick. Whoop! Ah! Curve slower. Okay, cool. But then jump for longer first. Mostly like that, then hyper better. Jump for longer first. Ah. Nope. Like, there's a pretty good visual reference for the arc I want to follow there after the explosion. I'm just not doing a great job at actually following it. Like that. Perfect. Perfect. I'm here. There is a side passage. There's a watchtower. Doesn't look like I get to go anywhere and do anything. Just a place to look at lightning. Okay. However, I think this is a checkpoint because I'm going to enter the room from here. It wouldn't respawn me way back down. That was a bigger lightning strike. Okay. Well, this is the lightning observatory. I don't think there's anything to do here other than that. Just appreciate the storm that I'm apparently in. Okay, cool. So, back up here. I could start from here, maybe I want to. Ooh, no I do not. Oh, rude! So it's not a checkpoint. Why? That's fine. Okay, so I do want to go there. Right? I think it's skippable. Would it be easier to put my feet down here or to skip it? Let's see. I think I just want to flop out of that dream block without any jump or anything. Go straight forward, then dash straight forward again, if I don't want to put my feet down at the observatory. So just flop out of that, straight to the right. Dip down a little bit, dash right. Probably dream jump, dash up, dash right curved down, dash upright curved up left. Explode, duck dash right. Because I must go into that notch before anything else. That's my next goal. I have a suspicion that none of these secrets, well, I mean I've seen 2 out of 3 now. The last one will not be a strawberry, but I have to check it in case it is. Ah. Somehow I got better at this, at least at the moment I have. Who knows how long that'll last. Until I start talking about it, maybe. Yep. Ah. What? That must have been a super. I really need to spend longer in the air there. I'm just not doing what I need to do there. Oops. Whoa, I would have actually been okay. I didn't think I was going to be. Therefore, I wasn't. Funny how that works. Jump for longer first. Yeah, cool, then that happens. So aim farther left earlier, so that you have enough time to jump. Oh. Sometimes my crescent's just wider than other times, and I don't know why. I feel like there's some kind of jank with the way the controls here work. Like there's some variable that's not quite fully under control the way it ought to be here. I was just gonna flop out, okay, but I didn't have that plan in mind when I got there. So keep the plan in mind, just flop out. Wah! Don't jump or anything, just dash straight through. Like old times, back before I knew about things like Dream Jump, Dream Hyper, Dream Double Jump, etc. Once Dream Blocks were just Dream Grab, that's another one. Long ago, Dream Blocks were just a thing to dash through. I'm not entirely sure why my curve didn't curve there, like it seemed like it should have. I didn't get the upwardness that I felt like I should have had. Jump for longer, but aim left so you have time to do that, like that, okay. Like that. Be a little hastier with this so you have time to do all of that. Okay, so I did not have a follow-up plan in mind there. Didn't know what I was doing. So I pop out of that pretty quick. I probably do want a dream jump. It puts me a little high, but I think just flopping out without a jump might put me too low. No, let's just flop. Okay, so flop here. Dash straight up, dash right curved down, dash upright curved up left. Explode, duck dash in there. Okay. That doesn't look like an incredibly hard target to shoot for. It'll be a little bit tricky. I'll give it like 50-50 that I'll get it done for the first try. I think it's very plausible. But also very plausible that I would not. Ah. Jump for longer. Like that. That was buffered. Jump. Wah! Aim left, jump for longer, do that, do this. Okay, like that. Perfect. Do whatever it takes to avoid the wide crescent, and I don't know what that is. Jump for longer. No, for longer. You have to start that from higher. It's not an ultra. Well, it sort of is. Shares a lot of properties with one. Then I arrived at the fish too low, and I didn't know how to aim my crescent after that. Nope. Jump for longer. It's the hardest thing. How long is long enough? I think it depends on my speed, so there isn't a single answer to that. And my speed is highly variable. As I saw with a speedometer. I should probably do that earlier because on average I am being late more often than early. Okay, so fix in your mind what success looks like. Then aim for that. Success looks like jumping for longer first. Like that. Yes. That's the way. Yes. 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 No, not quite. A little bit too low. Okay, that almost worked. No, jump for longer. And start upright, not up. Jump for longer, start upright, not up. Get those things straight. And that problem could go away. It'd be nice if it did. Okay, that was better. New record. What does it mean when my jump looks like that? I think it means I did a dream super instead of hyper. That's my understanding, at least. Oh, my wrist needs rest. Okay. Yeah, in terms of personal health, this is not the best level to be playing, just in general. Okay, looking good, looking good. That explosion didn't take me where I imagined. I do not get the height to do a straight to the right dash through there. So what I'm gonna have to do is dash upright, get that crystal, fall back down, and then crouch dash there. That sounds workable. Okay. So rerouting. Ooh, that all worked somehow. I am surprised. Pleasantly. Ah. The dream block felt my presence. I heard it make its noise. Whoa! Nope. Whoops, that wasn't a dream hyper, that was a jump. Narm. Narm! It keeps happening. At first one, not so much. I don't tend to have that problem there. Somehow it's easier to get the direction right on that one. Warp! I still just wish this first dream block came one tile down further. It'd be so much more friendly if it were there, but friendliness is not the point, obviously. There we go. Okay, so that's the optimal way to do it. If you can do exactly that every time, it'd be good. Yep. My curve didn't curve right. Okay, I need to train myself to be better with that directional input. I have less time to do it than the first one, which I think is part of the reason it's failing more often. But also just the situation looks different and I don't respond to that visual stimulus the same way. Dang it! Ha! Hup, hup, huh? Okay, timing that is hard. I pretty much know what I need to do. It's just like, there are so many little things that I need to do exactly right in this first move. It's too many to keep in my head at once, so I'll focus on one thing that's crucial, and forget about the other two. And focus on another one, and forget about the one that I had been thinking about. Or just get lucky a few times without thinking about the things that are important. And suddenly, the luck runs out, and I still need to do things. Well, so I'm not reaching high enough. That's concerning. I mean, I need to dash earlier, and be sure I'm explosion boosting, for one thing. I might not have been. That could have been part of the issue. Ah! Stop landing so far right. I want to be left. Why is that crescent so wide sometimes? Like, it's just... It feels like the exact same inputs I'm making, just like Madeline decides how wide her crescent is, without any of my input making a difference. That's probably false, but it's what it feels like. What? I think what it is I'm just not holding down for as long as I think I am. Because I need to prepare for the other inputs to follow up. Yeah, like, most of my issues with dash direction are just aligning my timing with, like, between moves. It's just really hard to do. And I get punished for errors in both directions. It's just the timing window is very, very small. Nothing to do about it, just gotta deal with it exactly as it is. Okay, earlier. I have to dash so much earlier than I'm dashing. Like, at no point there have I dashed early enough. Remember, it's upright, so align with that trajectory. I can get away with a super sometimes if I do it a certain way, but it'd be better if I didn't have to. Ugh. And there is such a thing as too low. Let me show you, twice in a row. 3 times in a row. Boy, I do not like this opening. Ugh. Very unpleasant. Rest of the room is fine, it's just that opening. The constant rejection. I am more than sick of it. Just for what feels like tiny arbitrary reasons. That I just do not really have the means to detect. It's like, I'll know it after it's happened. Get! Ah, too high. Really? Of all things to have gone wrong there. Okay. Okay, that filled early enough, but I didn't get enough speed. Is it even earlier than that? Oops, I forgot where I was. That part feels great. I like this part. It's very good. I messed it up. Whoa, that's not the way. I got away with that. That's nice. Dang it! I got away with that. Really? Okay. How do I touch that? Do I need to hit the fish explosion higher? Like, I have never touched that crystal. What variable can I change here? I guess I can dash a little earlier in the V shape here. Would that help? I have my doubts. Like, there's not much higher that I can be. Do I actually want to dash later than I'm dashing? I don't know, just like, this is too high to reach, it seems like. Do I have to do a curved duck dash through that little thing, and then go from the ground? That's not plausible to me. I think it's plausible as a thing that's technically possible to do, but I don't think it's plausible as, like, just how the room's supposed to normally go. I am glad there's a middle section in here that just feels great. It just has a beginning that feels bad and an end that has a problem I haven't been able to solve yet. But this middle section, love it. So good. I touched it! Okay. I did it! Computer Badger. Hello. Madeline carrying Theo, and then falling into spikes. Okay. Well, I got here. What level do you suppose this is? Is it something that actually exists? So door opened, but then you're just kind of like messing around and not actually getting into it. Okay. Anyway, I found the Computer Badger, apparently. Theoretically, I could still continue from here. Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so now go up, and if I do exactly that, I'm only 2 steps away from finishing. So once I touch that, that's a left curve to up, then just an up, and hope that's a screen transition, which it probably is. Oops. Oops. Dang. This room's still far more reasonable than the, that one nightmare room. You know the one. Okay. No! So careful of up left dash. It does have to be straight left. Whoa! Okay, I'm good. Dang. Oops. Whoa! Okay. Dang, same thing. Same thing. Gotta hold left for longer before curving up. Not much longer, just a little bit. Or I need to squiggle. I hope I don't need to squiggle. Squiggling's a lot more precise. Later. I felt myself getting behind. Wasn't sure if I would catch up. Yep, same thing. Whoa. Wah! Okay, I'm good. Later. Whoa, okay. Wrists need a moment. That was the moment. Just gotta reposition a couple of things. Best thing I can do for my wrists is to finish the room so the session is kept short. Good. Something rumbles my controller right there. I think it's a falling thing I stepped on, landing. I just feel a little rumble, like partway through the room, that has nothing to do with what I'm doing. There it was. There was the rumble, right in that spot. During the hairpin. Okay. Left, then up. There we go. Up. Ah! I pressed it too early and too late, but never on time. Okay, new record. Almost there. Whoops, too high. That's the easy one to control, I just did not. I wish I knew what the timing was there, so it's a little bit later than that, on the after that last explosion. Dope. Oh. Get it, get it, got it. Ah! Later. I keep being too early there. It's so hard to be as late as I need to be. Late. Late. Yes. But the curve didn't curve, and also I think I was still too early after the explosion, so late on that too. Nope. At least that first jump mostly stopped being mean to me. Mostly. Oh, I waited so long, why? Ah, right, so remember the shallowness of the hey, that's a way that I can address that first jump better. If I come in at a shallower angle, I have more horizontal speed, of course. And I actually do have the control to be able to do that on purpose. Yeah, okay, that was the issue. My angle was just too steep. Yeah, my angle was just too steep. Shallower angle for greater horizontal speed. Why I wait so long? Just go. Shallower? Yes. That's the actual key, not when I jump. It's the angle. I wonder if the that angle was like the whole story of why I was getting such variable speed in the one nightmare room, and that spot I didn't understand right before the turnaround. Because I did not learn about that nuance until this room. Why I wait so long? Not shallow enough. Just shallow enough. Doesn't matter in that spot, which is nice. I should totally squiggle there. That'll make it easier with the fish. Okay, so that's actually a squiggle before the follow-up dash. Okay. Whoops, not up, left. Not up, left. Up. Squiggle. That's almost... Yeah, no, I do want to squiggle there. Yeah. Kinda. Don't squiggle so hard you're not going down right at the end, because I do want to keep my speed, I guess? What little there is of it. just too much for my poor little head. Squiggle. Ooh, that was a nice squiggle, but not a nice follow-up, so that has to be later. Okay. So that's the way. Do that again, just slightly better. What? How did I press up? How did I press up again? Well, I guess I'm just not releasing it early enough. Again, just timing synchronization. It's hard to do. Nope, not gonna happen like that. I don't know how to do that anymore. Maybe I should stop trying to squiggle because it might be causing me more harm than good. Just do a little tiny bit of it at the end. Okay, tiny bit of it at the end. Yes, okay. It would feel better to clear without having to pause there, but don't care that much about that. If pausing gets it done, then I'll happily pause. But I'd be slightly happier if I didn't have to. Okay, yeah, just don't squiggle like that. If you're gonna do it better. If you're gonna do it better. I don't know how to follow that instruction. That's not an instruction, that's just a wish. Too early, so early it didn't even happen. I did press the dash button, but I was still exploding at the time. Okay. Alright, I think I got my squiggle inputs in order, I say after having died by doing it wrong. But no, I think my head is in the right place. Just had a very small, minute issue there. That will probably not happen a second time. A different one did. Too low. Dope. Not high enough. I wonder if I'd do better if I held jump while I was exploding, because I currently am not. Maybe that would make a big difference. I did it. Okay, well, I'll do it in the future. I don't suspect that's a time when the holding of jump determines how slow I fall. But I'll do it anyway just in case. Well, I don't know, that did feel better actually. I missed, but... Okay, garbage collection, does it have to be now? I wish it was never. There's no way you've filled the entire contents of my RAM. Just wait. Just wait until I quit the game. Or is just the CPU in this computer doing that weird thing it does? That's probably what it actually is. Sure is messing me up though, whatever it is. Yep, there's a big hitch there. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Fairly regular intervals. I need to look slightly more ahead there during that explosion. Like, look where I'm aiming, not where I am. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Look ahead. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I touched it, but I was going left too fast. There was no saving that. Okay, I tried without pause. I did the first part of it right, but then the curve didn't curve. Same thing, more or less. Remember when it felt impossible to me to do a Dream Hyper in a little tiny space like that? I think it was, yeah, the last room of no, not a change in direction, Skyline Usurper. I have a distinct memory of having that problem and eventually getting over it. In this case, like, I just don't even feel it. Like a little 2x2 Dream Block, Dream Hyper out of it, that's, like, no harder than any other Dream Hyper. So cool, that's a measurable way in which I've improved over time. That feels good. I'm saying these things because I am having a little bit of trouble in that spot, but no more than any other Dream Hyper spot. Dang! How did I press down? Because directions are hard. How am I managing not to press down all these other times? Oh, I thought I wasn't getting it. I wouldn't have... my position was wrong. I need more height than that. Just touching the crystal is not enough on its own. Probably. Okay, I'm long since ready to be done with this room. It's been edging me for the last 20 minutes. More than that at this point, I think. At some point, it just gotta finish. Not gonna make it, I did, but then wasn't high enough, though. So, really, no, I didn't. Again, just touching the crystal doesn't mean I'm high enough. There's more to it than that. Whoa! Yes? Ah, I didn't curve enough. I mean, I tried. I don't know what more I can do. Other than squiggle, and I don't want to attempt that. That just feels like a recipe for disaster. I need to make the left dash work. I think... Alright, next time I die, I'll check the situation. So let's compare left curve to up with up left to up left. Left curve to up is just clearly better. Oh, I got a better idea than both of those, though. What about drop down a little bit and then just go up left? Love it. Let's do that. Okay. Pretty sure I'll be able to make it to that second crystal that way. Just gotta get there, doesn't matter how low I am, then I'm just gonna go straight up left, because there's totally a clear enough channel to get that second crystal that way. If you don't need the fancy moves, just don't use them. Do something simpler. Yes! Okay, so proven that it's good. Probably. Unless I need more, Proven that I can touch the second crystal with that. It's possible that's what I was expected to do all along, and I need to do it even better than that. And like curve upward or something, but right now, let's just try the simple. Whoops. Okay, that feels like the final piece of the puzzle that I was missing. Just gotta get there, do that, yeah! Hello, heart. I'm glad to see you. You're so sparkly! Gonna look around a little bit. Hello, Watchtower. What's all this? There's more. We're not done here. That's way the heck up there. What? Uh-oh. Are you asking for a heart ultra? No, not exactly, but you are asking me to build up a lot of speed so that I can do something there. You know what? Let's save this for next time. So I got to the heart room, not touching it yet. This is where I am. Alright, I am satisfied. Next time I'll figure out what it takes to get all the way up there and then ring that thingy and see what's in here.